Now into Market Movers with the pro traders at CME Group.
Welcome to Market Movers. I'm Jim Urio with Scott Martin.
Hi, Jim.
So, Scott, the trade war lingers on.
It does.
Politics are heating up.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Consumer confidence, the last read we got was somewhat bad. Are these things related at all? Are people worried about that?
I think in one way or another they are. I mean, we've seen these data points, Jim, over the course of certainly the summer as they've become maybe more transitory. They've started to, like you said, lead one another. I mean, it tends to show that if the trade talks start to get worse, the consumers start to feel the impact, the business confidence drops. That's probably what you're seeing here in the data.
Just to break down the political part of it, too, with the talk of impeachment more, that's a big deal as well to the consumer, to the person, the average guy, right?
It is, and I think it's a big deal to the markets, too. I mean, we've seen some initial reactions in, say, the ES, for example, to how the ebbs and flows of this political talk have gone with respect to what's happened lately.
Makes sense. Now, before we dive into our trade discussion, I'd like to point out that these are examples, not recommendations or advice. We priced off the ES futures, which were trading 29.77 at the time we priced these.
Yeah, Jim. So talking about how the market has been, I guess in a word, jittery with respect to the political change waves going on right now, I felt like there was some protection I needed to put in my personal portfolio, given that I have a lot of longs on just in, say, individual stocks that make up the big part of the S&P 500. So I found something kind of interesting out there as an example. Buying a week 1 October 29.50, 29.25 put spread, my friend, for about 5.5 ticks. This will expire on October 4th, so this will take you through the jobs number, the job report that's going to come out the first Friday of October. But I'm going to pay for this by selling a 30.25 call option for, yes, 5.5 ticks. Good guess, Jim. And my risk is, though, getting short at 30.25. If I don't get the put spread filled out and it goes through 30.25, my max reward is filling out that put spread at 12.50. The thing that I look at, though, when I look at the charts is the ES has kind of a double top in it, if not a triple top in it, over the last few months, around 30.25. So I don't mind selling that call up there to pay for that put spread, the protection I want to have on those individual positions that I have otherwise.
Let me throw you a curveball on this, because I see it, and I know we both engage in things like this too, and as long as you understand that your risk is being short at 30.25. Now, what happens if one morning you wake up and the trade war is settled and there's a deal signed and the market's up 100 ticks? You run a risk.
You could cover it. You would either have to cover it, or you buy into the whole kind of idea and maybe even roll it up even further.
Did you think of making that a call spread, selling that call and buying a 25-tick higher call?
I did.
But it just was too.
It was too. The risk reward wasn't right.
Understood. Okay. Now I'm looking at it from the bull side. Surprise, surprise. And I know it's mostly worked. Sometimes it hasn't, though. So right now I'm thinking 29.82. It's a little bit above where the market is right now, of buying the Dees Micro on a stop in. We talk about that, of buying it on a stop in, and seeing a little bit of strength before we jump in, with a target of 30.32 and a stop place below 29.52. So it risks 150 to make a potential $250. Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great way to put it into perspective because of the fact that you've done that before. It identifies levels. It's the micros, so there's a nice initial way to start legging into positions. Other than being the wrong direction here, I think it's fine.
Now, the trade talk we talked about, that would obviously hurt your trade if it was settled before October 4th, and that's only a week away. Will it be settled before the election even?
I'm not so sure, Jim. I mean, it seems to me like China and the U.S. and certainly all the other things that are going on geopolitically are starting to fray even a bit more. So to me, I'm not having my hopes too high.
I'm not that confident either. Thanks for joining us on Market Movers. I'm Jim Urio, where we are helping to make you a better trader.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.